Hello everyone, and today we are watching a movie in which Jack steals not only a car, but also a very pretty girl. And this is the movie Chase 1994 with Sheen and Kristy Swanson. It's been a fun day, and this is Jack. He pulls into a gas station in a grey Volkswagen Rabbit to refuel and buy sweets.
Taxi for $5 of gasoline from the fifth column.
Jack is noticeably nervous at the checkout in the store and starts to get especially nervous when two policemen come into the store.
Let's hurry up, otherwise my beard has grown. Explosion.
And very much when the police receive an announcement on the radio that a grey Volkswagen Rabbit has been stolen.
Isn't that your rabbit standing there by any chance?
It's not mine. No, not at all.
I'm on foot. Here's your gas on the fifth column and your change, sir.
Jack takes a shop visitor hostage with the help of Sweet.
Take away their weapons, put them on the floor and kick me.
And after playing football with revolvers,
put them in my pockets.
Shamelessly leaves the gas station in a daring BMW, taking with him a pretty traveling companion.
The first police reality show. Okay, ready, the motor.
One of the patrol cars is documenting the life of police officers, and it is this patrol that receives information that Jack took a hostage and stole a car.
Now we'll catch the bad guys.
Oh, Lord, let me go.
I said I'll let you go.
Meanwhile, Jack and the hostage, whose name is Natalie, are driving in a car, conducting dialogues in the style of "let go, be patient." And Jack wants to smoke. It's not for nothing that he went to the store for cigarettes. Taking advantage of the moment, Natalie tries to disable Jack with a cigarette lighter. When a patrol of policemen discovers them, a chase begins, in which smoke is already coming from the eggs. Well, that is, there is smoke from Jack's seat. Without smoking, he tries to escape from persecution. Damn, I don't give a shit right now, please.
Take it away. No, I didn't ask you to throw it away. How am I going to smoke now?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Away.
They are coming, the patrol is behind them. Natalie is rocking.
Don't even think about throwing up. Take a deep breath, calm down.
And Jack advises her to get out of the window and take oxygen in her mouth. She's trying to let us know. But Natalie finally becomes ill.
As far as I understand, she didn't give us a sign. Chew gum, you stink like my grandma's feet. Send help immediately and they will not be released.
At this time, the police chief learns that the kidnapped girl is Natalie Was, the daughter of industrial magnate Anton Was, and he is very tense and orders to send cavalry and all the royal army after her.
Call a helicopter immediately. So, we are thinking what we should do. Do you like Mexican food?
No. And what?
And Jack decides to go to Mexico in the company of Natalie, because he is already tired of the chase.
This guy pisses me off.
Yandex traffic jams notice the chase and transmit this data to television.
The BMW driver did something.
Jack is in shock, the truck is in shock, Natalie is in shock, and the truck, by the way, is an anatomical theater. A theatrical corpse begins to fall out of it. You mean corpses?
Holy shit.
The horror. And we will follow this fascinating chase, and turn off.
Now they'll think I kidnapped you because you're Belton's daughter. I went to get cigarettes, I wanted to fill up the car, and now I've kidnapped Delton Was' daughter.
And Jack is upset because he just wanted to buy cigarettes.
It is obvious that she was abducted for ransom.
Delton Was, Father Natashkin, comes to the station and arranges a roast for the police chief.
What are you doing to save my daughter?
The police identify Jack's identity and find out that he is a fugitive criminal who has been sentenced to 25 years in prison for armed bank robbery. And Dad is furious.
Escaped from prison, sentenced for armed robbery.
You can't think of anything worse. He's desperate, ready for anything. It's not known what people like him can do.
The chase, despite everything, continues with shooting and crashes.
The stolen car continues to rush along the highway.
Jack manages to break away. He continues to get acquainted with Natalie and says that he generally hates violence and in general he is not to blame for anything, and he is harmless.
I was tried for a crime I didn't commit.
Elton calls Jack and starts haggling for him to let his daughter go. However, in the course of the conversation, it turns out that the father is still a shithead and a greedy man, and his wife, who is Natalie's stepmother, is also a bitch.
What's been going on with you lately? I'm trying to give you everything you want.
That's how you ruined it. She's a friend.
Jack listens and sympathizes with how hard life is for Natasha. She is considered a spoiled child. The mother lives in another city and behaves like a girlfriend, and she is very unhappy.
Your daughter is going through a serious crisis, and you are behaving like the last egoists. She needs love, compassion, and support. That's no way to treat a daughter, Delton. Think about it, asshole.
By the way, I am the mother of this girl. What's the matter, Dalton? This time I couldn't buy someone. Don't listen to her. You have to.
By the way, Natalie's relatives are having an altercation at the station at this time, and Jack's lawyer calls the police chief and offers him his help.
I know Jack Hammond well, the girl will be fine.
And then the lawyer calls Jack and suggests that he stop the leapfrog. But Jack says that the lawyer is not cutting the chip, and he will not stop because he was convicted unfairly. But he is a good lawyer and generally well done.
Goodbye. This is Jerry Cankel, Channel 9. The broadcast is live.
Jack even decides to give an interview over the phone, which Natalie really liked. While 5 cars and 2 motorcycles are chasing Jack, an ambush is being built on the border with Mexico from vehicles and chaotically running men to prevent Jack from crossing the border. Jack tells Natalie that he was convicted on the grounds that he was a clown and had a costume at home. Namely, in the form of a clown, a robber robbed a bank.
That's when I was unemployed. You played a clown at children's birthday parties. One of my neighbors saw a story about robbers on TV and called the police. Why are you looking like that?
I'm trying to imagine you as a clown.
It's time to become heroes. While they are chatting sweetly, 2 gopnik decide to catch Jack on their own and ram him. On the road, the pam bullshit begins, and the gopnik is very unlucky.
You do something yourself.
Oh, my God.
But we scared him. Did you see how he ran away? And you can always find us in the sausage shop. It'll be ready in a moment, sir. Jack had blood type B, and the robber had A. The analysis was not performed according to the rules. He was not represented at the trial.
And Natalie's Jack goes on, and a tender feeling arises between them, exciting and passionate.
This is Frank, San Diego Evening News. Raise your finger if you're okay. Here's your finger.
And Natalie finds out that she was kidnapped with a chocolate barrel, and she wants to eat it. And then she starts giving Jack nursing attentions. She treats him early and gently wipes his sweat and says she has never met anyone like him. And she starts punching. And if he has a wife or girlfriend, and is it true that for 2 years he didn't have any spielavili with anyone? And when she finds out that it's all true, she decides to go even further. Because of these gestures, Jack is driving the car not so correctly, which surprises the police following him very much.
What's wrong with them? Why not?
They all take off on the wings of love and are carried away to parallel worlds. Natalie, in love, tells Jack that, in fact, she will also go to Mexico with him, and Dad will give her a ransom, and they will drink tequila on the beach.
Do you think that something else can work out?
Yes, it can.
Attention! The red BMW is approaching the checkpoint. The red BMW is approaching the checkpoint. Have you noticed that there are no more cars on the road?
They are pulled out of their romantic slumber by reality, a barrier from the car of already standing men. Realizing that they will not break through them, Jack turns in the opposite direction, and the chase continues again. And everyone starts dancing around.
So you want to be on the run with me for the rest of your life?
Yes, it's so exciting.
But Jack begins to torment his conscience, and sentimental feelings wake up in him. He decides to stop the car and give up.
I want to be your hostage.
It's over. I can't put all this on your shoulders. Real weapons make me nervous. Get out of the car and get away from me.
Will you come out with me?
Go first.
Natalie is very upset about Jack's choice and gets out of the car.
Give me at least a small skeleton.
And Jack decides to listen to music and think about how he came to such a life. And horrified by his act, he goes out and surrenders to the police. Who brazenly shoot him. It's just Jack's perverted fantasies, and he's still sitting in the car. Gathering his courage, he finally gives up. He is handcuffed and scolded, and Natalie is unable to see this injustice. And then her father very effectively appears and also goes to scold Jack.
Excuse me, Mr. Woz, your daughter is a wonderful girl. I'll read you your rights.
And everyone was so carried away by Jack that they didn't notice how Natasha took the journalists hostage, and she even decided to shoot in the air to attract attention. She demands the release of her beloved boyfriend Jack, who thinks she has gone mad.
Bumblebee, look, baby, and do as I do.
Stump.
Come on, get out of here like a bullet.
They hijack helicopters and fly away to drink drinks on the beach.
The end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and be sure to write what movie you want to see the video on my channel.